Hello and welcome to Retro Racing Reviews, where this time out we're going to be taking a quick preview of the German Grand Prix at Hockenheim. So this is the current layout of the track. We're going to do a lap in the 2010 Renault in F1 2010. I'm using this because unlike F1 2015 I can get the steering wheel to work. Yeah, this is actually a much better game than F1 2015, I'm sorry to say. Hopefully F1 2016 will be a bit better. So after going through that corner in second, up onto third, and then all the way up into top gear, 7th gear in this car. The modern F1 cars will probably be about 200 miles an hour plus by the time they get into the braking zone at the 100-metre mark. I take that in second gear at about 50 miles an hour. Hard on the power again. All the way up into 6th, through here at full speed. Diving down onto the brakes, into third gear, turn in and holds on the throttle through the left-right switchback, run onto the curbs, and then 5th gear, really fast corner there, use all of the runoff area, hard braking, hug that cambered corner, just threading the needle through these. Little bit wide on there, but otherwise that's a pretty good lap. Quite happy with that. And across the line. So we're going to take a look at the old Hockenheim just to give you a point of comparison. This ceased to be used in the mid 2000s in favour of the new layout. It's Mark Webber's Minardi. Let's see how we get on. So now we're going to try and do some braking and some chicane. Oh dear, that didn't go so well. Okay, no matter. It's all good. Let's just try the next corner and see how this works. I mean, it's a Minardi, man. How bad could it be? There we go. Find the brake. Oh dear. That didn't work so well. Oh, come on, back on the road. Okay, we're going to try the BMW Williams because it's a better car. Same year. Oh, my mechanic appears to be hovering. We'll leave him to it and let's just flee. Okay, so we're coming through the stadium section. You'll see it's a little bit different to how it was previously. And coming through onto the start and finish line.
Alright, that was a 147.24.
Now, you'll see that when the old circuits just carry straight on, the new circuit turns right a good way back there. Hockenheim was one of the longer tracks on the Grand Prix calendar, far less so now. A lot of time under throttle, braking hard, and then it's the right chicane. Obviously the chicanes are a good overtaking spot, and back out full power as we head into the forest. Now Hockenheim hasn't had always the happiest of histories. In 1968, he says as I run over some very decorative German cones, Jim Clark unfortunately lost his life when his Lotus F2 car crashed into the trees, and in 1982 Didier Pironi was horribly injured in a crash when he hit a slow moving car in appalling conditions and was flung into the air. He never drove F1 again and later died in a powerboat accident, in another example of how cruel this sport can be on occasion. Not a good year for Ferrari that year with the loss of Gilles as well. You see I managed to hold it through that corner a lot better, diving down onto the brakes, holding it really low there. I was all the way onto the AstroTurf on the inside there, holding it round the last couple of corners, smoothly onto the power and across the line. And now we're going to take a quick look at the circuit from a camera perspective, just to give you an idea of how this would look if you watched it on TV back in the day, kicking up a little bit of dust as we hurtle off down the incredibly long straights here, off towards the first chicane. Now, Hockenheim for me was one of the first tracks that really caught my attention when I started watching Grand Prix racing, and there was an old video, I think it was Mansell and Ferrari, which charted Nigel's attempts to well, basically get the Ferrari to last for an entire race distance without blowing up. And one of the video segments there was him doing a hot lap of Hockenheim in the I think it was in the 1989 version of the car, and it just meant I fell in love with the Ferrari, with Hockenheim as a racetrack. Not with Nige. I mean, the moustache way too bristly, but it did mean that this. I was really sad when they changed the layout, because this circuit was something that just encapsulated the pure speed and horsepower of a modern F1 car. It's not very sophisticated, but with the stadium section, it did at least have a few good corners you could get your teeth into at the end of the lap. And I do enjoy driving this. I mean, that corner I've just been round, the fifth gear corner, really, really good stuff. So, favourite for the weekend? It's going to have to be Lewis Hamilton, I'm afraid. Mercedes power, and I think psychologically he's got the drop on Rosberg, but we'll have to see how it goes. So, thank you very much for watching. See you next time out.